Alright, what's going on everybody? It is Cole Farms getting back here with you with another video. And you may notice that we are pulling out of somewhere different, and that is because we are in the updated 2.0 version of Ray County, Missouri. It's the beta still, but this is the dealership that No Creek Farms added in. It is very nice, very beautiful, and you may notice that we got a new tractor. We did have to rebuild everything, so what I'll do is I'll go and pull over here because I'm hoping we can cut our grass, but I don't know if we'll be able to because it is September. Oh yeah, okay, so here's our grass field right here. So the dealership kind of goes on our property just a little bit, which I'm not too worried about. So I mean, we still got most of our property and all the way up behind the dealership that we can still cut and mow. So what I'm going to do is actually we'll start with the little field first, and then we'll come back down here and get this one. But as you can see, the map is a little bit different, and Nate's farm's a lot different. That is the farm that you originally start with, and all that stuff. I know in the last video I said I'd take everything back to how it was, but with everything the way the map was now, I couldn't. So we just went ahead and just decided to say that we skip forward. But I did have to completely rebuild the farmyard. It is still in the same spot, but it is different now. The bridge now has railings on the side, and the train is not on here yet, but it will be eventually. Something with the Giants thing messed it up. But as you can see, there's power lines now, traffic and lines. Our cows were here in this field, but as you can see up there on the top right corner, our farm looks different. We now have an actual house that we can enter in. So all our grassland, we're going to try to use as much grassland as possible in our farm to be able to cut grass with for our cows. And when we get up here to the farm, you will see that it is completely different. I actually enjoy the layout of this farmyard a lot better than the last one. And when we switch to the full version of the map, I am going to try to recreate this exact farmyard as much as I possibly can, which it should not be hard. But we still do own the same fields. We bought 2 new fields, and we still have all the same equipment besides this international and this Vermeer. But here is our cow pasture, which if we wanted to, we could mow that too. But as you can see, the farmyard looks completely different. We got our house now that we can enter into with some swimming pool in the back. This shed to our right is where we'll be storing all our mowing equipment. Got our main building, got another little building. As you can see, the Kwanzaa is down there at the bottom. And we got our 4 grain bins over here. I still need to get our auger wagon, but I mean our auger arm, but that's fine. We can eventually get that. Built like a nice little slant right here for us to, just to have. Got, like I said, everything's still the same besides the farmyard build. I need to fix right there in front of the door. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down here by our other field, by field 20. And go and get that grass right there mowed first, and then go back over to the big patch and get that done. So more likely what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw you guys into a time lapse, and let me know how you guys enjoyed the last episode of this series, because the day that I uploaded it, it hit like almost 80 views within the first like 5 hours, so thank you guys very much. But I'm going to get in here and just throw you guys on a little time lapse and go and get this grass cut and tedded and windrowed, and probably go and buy our cattle this episode. So yeah, I'll see you guys right after the time lapse. Alrighty, so we got this field almost completely baled up and windrowed and all that good stuff. I had went over and stole an H4440. I ended up having to buy, instead of the 8410, I went ahead and bought the Kubota, and we still had our 4440, but I needed another one to be able to run everything because, well, I needed the front loader on the Kubota, but I still have the Kubota hooked up to the windrower. But I think what I'm going to do is Nate finally came and stole his 4440 back, and I meant to ask him, and I forgot why he was here. But he has a fancy trailer that I want to see if he can bring over here and have him help me load this stuff up. Yo, Nate, you have me on the CB, man?
I can hear you.
Hey, so I'm right across the street where you just met me at to come get your 4440 that I so gently took from your farm and just borrowed it for a little bit. I was wondering, since you have that new fancy trailer and that semi, I was wanting to know if you could come over here and possibly load these bales up on it for me and drive them down to my farm, because I don't have a trailer or anything like that yet to be able to transport them.
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Alright, man. Yep, I appreciate it. I'm still going to be here in the field. I'm just going back around getting these last few little scraps that I missed. They're pretty big, so I don't have very many bales here. Let me just look at the monitor here. So far, I've gotten 12, and I still have another little portion of grass that I got to go down there and windrow up and ted and get it all baled up. So I might need you to come down there and grab all those as well if you're able to when I get them done.
Yeah, I can do that for sure.
Alrighty, well, I'll see you when you get over here. I'm still at the field over by the dealership that I own, so.
Alright,
Alrighty, thank you.
you're welcome.
Alrighty, so it looks like Nate's going to come over here and load them bales up for us, but I'm going to go through and grab all these big old chunks that I missed, especially this one right here behind this bale, because it is crazy. Like, this field done a-okay on bales. I got 12 out of it, but I was expecting a little bit more, but obviously that didn't happen. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, this means we are going to be starting our cow operation tonight. So when Nate gets over here, we're going to get these bales loaded up, and I will bring you guys back in when I get over to the other little patch of grass and I start tedding and windrowing that. Alrighty, so we got everything that we needed down here moved. The tedder, the baler, and all that stuff. Nate is over there picking up the last few bales for me. And he's going to probably just go and bring him to the farm. I haven't told him where to set him at yet, or I'll just have him wait here for me, because it shouldn't take me too long to get this little field done. Especially with this tedder slash windrower that I got right here. That's a combo. It is working great, if you ask me. This is a very well made mod, and I really enjoy using it. So thank you, Midwest, for making this mod for us and so graciously letting us use it. Now I gotta wait for all this traffic to go by to where I can back up into the road and be able to turn to go down my fence line here. But yeah, as far as I was saying earlier in the video, this field used to be the cattle pasture that we made. Because you remember, there was an entrance like right here on this little hill. But with the beta 2 version of this map being out, and that's what we are playing on now, I just went ahead and kept, since we already had a cattle pasture, I went ahead and kept it. I don't know if we're going to fit where this tree is. I hope we do. Can we, like, did he make it to where we can squeeze this in a little bit? No, he did not. So we might end up, ooh, barely missed that. Well, we barely made it through there. Nope. Speaking of Nate, there he is. Yo, Nate, how'd that go over there with picking up all them bales?
Nice and easy.
Nice and easy. That's just how you like it, huh?
Well, yeah.
Alrighty, yeah. Well, it shouldn't take me too long to do this. So if you got anything that you need to do over there on your land, over there on your farm, you're more than welcome to go and head over there. I'll keep an eye on your truck. Make sure these neighborhood kids don't come over here and mess with it, man.
All I gotta do is wait for my corn and beans to dry up and get
Yeah,
ready to harvest.
yeah. It's getting close. We only got like what, another month or something like that before we can harvest at least something. But yeah, no, I went ahead and done this because I needed to get it done, because I got that big cattle pen over at my farm, and I need to get my cattle going to where I can start producing some milk and get some milk sold. I heard there's going to be some new businesses moving in town too here soon. So we
Yeah,
should go ahead.
I can't wait.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to sell some stuff to these local businesses that'll be moving. And I heard one of them are going to be moving down towards like the southern portion of the map somewhere. I just don't know where at right now. So, but
Right. Yeah.
yeah, so I'm gonna go and get off this CB here real quick, and I'm gonna try to get this windrow knocked out if I can stop messing up my windrows over here. So, but yeah, it shouldn't take me much longer to finish this field, especially baling it, because I'm almost done windrowing it now and tedding it. So, but alright everybody, well there's the tedding portion of this. I'm just going to go through and bale this off of camera, and if I sound a little bit different in this video compared to the Ashen Corners video, that is because I think I am coming down sick, and I have felt like crap all day long, even when I was at work. So just bear with me. But I'm going to go and jump in the 4440 here with this baler, and I'm wondering if I own this with the property that I have. I don't think I do, but let's just look on the map here and find out real fast. It looks like we do not own it, but we do own all them trees back there still. So alright, get out of here, jump in the 4440. Should be nice and warmed up, so we shouldn't have to wait for the glow plugs to warm up on this bad boy. And we'll go ahead and flip this old boy around right here, and put this baler to work and see how many more bales we can get out of this field. And when we get back to the farm and I get them all unloaded and get them all stored away, I'll bring you guys back in when we go to buy our cattle. So just hope you guys are enjoying this, and be sure, if you like this type of content, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below if you're new to the channel. If you're not new to the channel, thank you very much, but if you are, welcome to Cole Farms, and I'll see you guys here in just a bit. Oh. Alrighty, so we got that all raked up, baled up and everything. Nate went ahead and brought it all over to the farm, and he went ahead and baled up some of his grass to cut it, headed it, and windrowed it, and we almost flipped our tractor. But we are going to go back up here to the farm. We already got everything else put back up there, and we just got to get the Kubota back up there along with the windrower, and we got to get our cattle purchased and get these guys fed. I think I already put like 1 or 2 hay bales in their feed trough, but I could be wrong. But let's get up here and get our cattle. I just had Nate put the bales right there off to the right of our shed, and I noticed that when I got on that night, well, that day on the server, that our driveway and sidewalk was missing from our house. So, but let's get these guys bought, and they said that they'll just deliver them out here for us. And since our farm is named a dairy farm, we are going to go ahead and buy some 6 months brown Swiss old cows. We'll go ahead and buy 20 of them. And that's pretty good for now. Get them guys purchased. Out of here. Look at them playing. Don't mind all the errors up there. You know, just then they never happen. And then we go here, and they are full on food because of their meadow grass plus the couple of hay bales that I put in there. So let's go and back up to the windrower, get the windrower put up in our little fancy dancy shed here, and then I think we're going to call it a day. There's really not much more we can do until harvest season comes around, and I'm hoping we can get one more cut off our grass fields. But I did tell Nate that I would buy those hay bales off of him, so I think next episode we'll get a hold of him and get them hay bales purchased off of him, and go and get those brought, have him bring them down here to us. We'll pay him a little bit of money for delivering all these here for us. But with that being said, everybody, this is Cole Farms. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a comment down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.